Welcome back, and if this is your first time watching, my name's Brandon and I sell men's clothing on eBay. This is part 2 of my haul from the Rose Bowl Flea Market. If you didn't see part 1 yet, go back and watch that first. I actually think that this part is actually even crazier than part 1. Tons of crazy items, a huge array of items, everything from a vintage wolf t-shirt to a double RL Hawaiian shirt. So watch it all the way through to see all the crazy stuff. Let's jump right in. Up first, we have a San Francisco Giants Rain Spooner Hawaiian shirt. These MLB Rain Spooner shirts can do really well as long as you get the right teams. Like I said in the previous video, I have a LA Dodgers one that I know will sell really well. I'm pretty sure these sell really well for the San Francisco Giants as well. And this month at the Rose Bowl Flea Market, I actually got a lot less Rain Spooners. I had to be a lot more selective. There wasn't as many cheap ones, so I had to pay up for most of them, so I had to pick the right ones. Luckily, next month, one of my vendors already told me they had about 40 pieces that they forgot to bring with them, 40 Rain Spooners, so I'm looking forward to that for next month. That'll give us a good start to the day. Up next, we have a lamb's wool polo Ralph Lauren sweater. It's in a good size, also 2XL. You probably move a little bit faster. There's quite a few pieces here. Stussy snap jacket. Monster Energy big jacket. The Monster Energy stuff that's on the actual Monster Energy tag do really well. Mountain Hardware jacket. This is Goose Down. Anything Goose Down in a decent brands do well. This is a cool little like rugby sweater. Polo Ralph Lauren. Usually the Polo Ralph Laurens that have embroidery and just seem out of the ordinary do the best. Pendleton wool crew neck sweater. Rain Spooner with the cars. Wrangler. I did target a bunch of Wrangler pieces this month just because they've been selling really well for me. Another Wrangler. I did have to pay up for some of them, but I think this stack of them I didn't have to pay too much. Another Wrangler. I got 3 pairs of these. They're Birdwell Beach breeches. So I'll show you guys what their logo looks like. This is actually a really good brand. They make like beachy clothing. I found a few of their pieces before. They all sell really well for good money and really quickly. So I got 3 pairs of those. I think I ended up paying $20 each for those. And the the swim trunks like these in this brand, I want to say that they were going for like $80 each. Ralph Lauren Denim and Supply flannel. Thought that was pretty cool. I might have to actually keep that one for me. Another Wrangler. It's a really interesting Wrangler. It's thicker and has a little bit different texture than usual. Ralph Lauren Denim and Supply all over flower print. If you guys watched any of my last videos, you know that most most shirts with all over flower print tend to do really well for me. Ralph Lauren, kind of like Hawaiian with what are those fish called? Maybe carp? Had to pay it pretty high for this Rain Spooner here. But I think I've actually sold one of these before, and I know they do really, really well. The Elvis Presley Rain Spooner. And this one is also new with tags. So I paid $40 just for that one shirt, but I think it should get me somewhere in the neighborhood of $80. These Surfline Hawaiian shirts always do great, $40 to $50. Territory Ahead shirt. I usually pick these up at the Thrift, but this guy, it was on a $10 rack, and I think that was fine for that. LL Bean Hawaiian shirt, same deal. I can't remember if that was on a $5 or $10 rack. These are the Spider-Man button-up shirts. These are a bit oversaturated. I probably have quite a few of them in my store still. but I got them so cheap that I could sell them at such a low price that I should be able to sell them pretty quickly still. So I got 3 of those. Dixon flannel, was kind of surprised to see. This is the flea market. This is more of like a thrift store item that I find. I think the guy was actually asking $35 for it. I'm pretty sure I paid 20 though. Surfline Hawaii shorts. This is actually my first time picking these up, but they actually do really, really well. I think I paid $15 for those. I want to say they sell like maybe in the $80 to $100 range even. Rain spooner. I've talked about this multiple times as well. The rain spooners that have the maps. So a lot of the times they'll have the state name across it right here where it says Hawaiian Islands, but this one is just the Hawaiian Islands version, so basically the Hawaii version, and it also sells really well just like the state ones. It's a cool Stussy cardigan with that animal print. Pendleton flannel, and I've talked about these flannels before where they have the flap pockets on them. That is the board shirt, and those sell really, really well. And this one also has elbow patches. This was sweet. Stussy terry cloth shirt, so it has like that towel material and has the little embroidery on it. That's pretty cool. I wish that was in my size, but it's only size medium. I think I've talked about these before too. The Dragonfly button-up shirts that are a collaboration with some kind of music artist. This one is the Jimi Hendrix one. And these tend to do pretty well. I want to say maybe $50, maybe even more, depending on who the artist is. A Rockmount Western shirt. Just recently started selling those, but I think they do really well. Another Wrangler. H-Bar C Western shirt. Another good Western brand. These Levi Pearl Snaps, the denim ones, seem to always do really well and sell super quick. Polo Ralph Lauren Rugby. Thick, embroidered. It's a vintage Kansas Jayhawks on a Russell, USA Russell tag. Thought that was pretty cool. Another Levi's denim shirt. This one isn't a pearl snap, it's just a regular button up, but that should still sell for like the $25 range. This is cool. It's outer known Levi button up. So it's collaboration between the two of them. Two great brands. Nike USC Trojans quarter zip. This is great. H-Bar C Western shirt. Usually these ones that have embroidery on it go for way, way more than just the plain ones. But the plain ones still do decent enough to pick up. This is probably one of my favorite items, considering I love selling Hawaiian shirts. And who doesn't love double RL Ralph Lauren? So that is just amazing, amazing, amazing. I want to say, I bought this in a huge lot, but I think it broke down to like $12 or something like that per item, so that's amazing. Another Levi's denim shirt with some snap buttons. Polo Ralph Lauren, embroidered. I thought this was kind of cool. A vintage Nike like workout muscle tank top. Maybe one day I'll be ripped enough to wear that around. Another H-Bar C Western shirt. This is sweet. This is like a mock neck with the embroidered check on the neck part. A vintage made in USA Nike. That is sweet. Looks like something Tiger Woods would be wearing. Patagonia button-up shirt. Stussy hoodie. Patagonia hoodie. Patagonia Gore-Tex jacket. It does have some wear, but I mean Patagonia Gore-Tex, come on. Patagonia wool jacket. A Carhartt Storm Defender jacket. There's a few different Carhartt pieces coming up. They all have some distressing, marks, dirt, whatever all over them. These items will be just getting sold as is. I'm not going to be trying to get, paint marks or whatever marks are on them off. This is a pretty good one. Storm Rider Lee jacket. The leather suede. Size 40, Sherpa lined. That should do pretty good. Carhartt Sherpa lined vest. In a good size, 3XL. Planet Hollywood Jams World. I always talk about Jams World and how I love selling them. And this one is no different. This one should go in like the $60 to $80 range. And if you're not familiar with Jams World, you might not know it seeing this one. It just says Planet Hollywood on there. It doesn't say Jams World on the tag at all. But I've sold this shirt before, so I know exactly what it was. Disney Mickey Mouse Hawaiian shirt. Another Wrangler Pearl Snap. A vintage wolf shirt on a sweet Tennessee River tag. Of course, single stitched. This is a kid's North Face jacket. It is downfill, or else I wouldn't have picked that one up. This Carhartt jacket is sweet. It is blanket lined and it is de-stressed. Tons of distressing. Picked this up in a lot. I think I paid about 20 bucks for it in the lot. I mean, it's awesome. Even with all the distressing, that's awesome. Somebody probably worked really, really hard in it. Another Wrangler. And then the last item we have here is another H-bar C with the embroidery. And I can't remember right now what these pockets are, but those also usually add value on these. So that's the end of the Rose Bowl haul. Like I said, it averaged out to about $17 per item. Super happy with this haul. I'm just glad that I got out there. Like I said, it was raining in the morning when we got there. Then it was super hot. Everybody's complaining about being super sweaty. Then it started raining some more. So I was just happy that I was able to get so many great items. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.